Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today I wanted to talk about why empty people gravitate to substances. This is quite a strange topic, but I think as you do more substances and kind of experience the community around them more and more, you will run into more people who just seem empty and like a shell. They only really do the substances, they only really live life when they are high. Their life is about getting to the next high, getting to the next party, getting to the next club, and that's all they really do. So I wanted to talk about why these people are so common in this culture as opposed to other hobbies. Substances fill you with feelings. Empty people don't really have much going on in their life to make them feel different ways, to make them feel good, to make them feel accomplished, happy, not bored. So they gravitate to substances because substances make you feel things without you needing to do anything for it. They give you that excitement because you smoke and suddenly everything's interesting, or you are tripping and everything's very exciting and new. They give you that contentment, especially when you smoke. You're gonna smoke and then you're gonna be like, everything's okay, I can just relax, I don't really need to worry or bother too much, I can just enjoy the moment and just chill. They relax you. You, once again, can just sit there and be completely fine. You don't need to do anything, you're just resting, having a good time. You don't really feel pressured or worried or need to do anything. So that's why substances make you feel not empty. Substances make you feel like you're doing more than you're actually doing. For example, it's very easy to get rid of boredom with substances. If you're just sitting at your house and you're bored, you can just smoke and then you won't be bored anymore. Like literally the videos you'll be watching will be interesting. The game you're playing will become way more interesting. Suddenly you want to eat, so there's an activity that you can go do. It's so easy to just become unbored by taking a substance. It's very easy to do. Substances also make you feel more productive. Doing things when you're high is more difficult. When you do those things high, you feel more accomplished. It's very easy to fall into the trap of thinking you're doing so much and are using your day to its fullest. If you are high all day, but then you still do some things, because those few things will feel like massive accomplishments and achievements, and you will be completely fine with what you did that day because you were high, so it feels way more. Substances are also fun by default, unless you talk about some fringe edge cases like bad trips or taking too much. You're going to have fun 90% of the time. So it's very easy to just have that fun and not have to work for it. You just take something and it makes you feel good and makes things more enjoyable, makes things fun. It doesn't lead to a life where a person develops the ability to have fun on their own or sober. They just learn to rely on the substances to generate fun, generate enjoyment, and that kind of leaves them emptier because they don't know how to do it themselves. When you are under the influence, more things seem fun. In general, substances give you activities to do, so it's very easy to fill your empty life with things to do if you just do substances. They give you more activities. For example, acquiring the substance itself is quite an activity, and you will definitely feel motivated and want to do it because you want that substance. Eating becomes an activity. It's something that you enjoy and something that you want to do. Playing any game or literally anything you were doing before becomes so much more enjoyable and an activity in and of itself. You stop really being like, I wish I could do something more exciting right now, because everything is exciting. They also make it so much easier to immerse yourself in whatever you're doing, which will make you enjoy it more. But imagine you're playing a game and you are so much more entranced in the world. You care about what's going on in the game so much more. It's not just a game, but something you're putting actual effort into and trying to do well in. If you're watching a video, you can relate to the video so much more and it seems so much more interesting. You're much more engaged in the video. Substances also make it easier to bond and socialize, so empty people who don't have much going on have a way easier time becoming friends with others or socializing on substances because they're a very big shortcut and crutch that make it way easier than normal. Bonding over the shared experience and enjoyment of the substance is a very easy to do activity and something that everybody who does substances can relate to. So you don't really need to generate any unique personality traits or interesting things about yourself, because taking the substance is interesting enough, and the people around you also think it's very interesting, so it's a very easy thing to bond over. People are more talkative and more chill when they are under the influence. This makes it so much easier to talk with people. They're less scared, less hidden. They just talk more, and it's way easier to be friendly with people who are under the influence. So empty people who don't have quite the ability to socialize properly find it very easy to do so under the influence. There is also community around doing substances. It's like any other group of people, there is a shared brotherhood or a community in it. You feel like you're part of the group, part of the crew when you are smoking with the homies or doing other things. It can be very nice, and it can feel like you're welcomed and you are seen by other people. People seek out similar people, so even empty people who aren't into substances, when they eventually gravitate to people similar to them, they are more likely to be into substances, which in turn makes the sober, empty person also more likely to try do those substances. The reason these people gravitate together is just naturally, as a part of the human experience, you tend to gravitate to people that are similar to you subconsciously. It's not an active thing that you try to find, it's just how things go. You seek out similar traits in people that you get closer with. So for empty people, they're going to find other people who are similar to them. And this is where, if that other empty person has already gone through the discovery of substances, they are very likely to be a user of those, and they are quite likely to engage the other new person in these substances, which leads to them also starting to use them, and they fall victim to the same reasons I listed above. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.